what's up YouTube? It's me, Camille Brandy. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are jumping right in. We are on the topic of trust. And I know that there are so many videos out there about trust, but I just wanted to share with you my own experience and personal word that I received from the Lord on trust. I hope that this video blesses you and that you stay tuned to the very end. Before we jump in, I just really want to give a great big warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to me, honestly. It's my goal and my desire to share the gospel of Christ, but also to build community. That's the goal for my channel. And also a great big shout out to my tried and trues. Y'all definitely be rocking with me down in the comments. So it's been 4 weeks on the Daniel fast for those of you who are following the Daniel Fast Project. And it's been so exciting to see the fruit that each of you are birthing, but also what's happening and actually unfolding in my own life. I can't wait to be able to share with you the tangible fruit once this is said and done. But in the meantime, I just want to share the fruit with you that took place in week 4. So I remember waking up and having this tangible optimism. It felt like I could almost reach out and grab it. I had this inner joy and peace coming into week 4. There's definitely something to be said when you choose to be intentional about being consistent. There was a video that I just did about consistency versus disappointment, and I highly recommend that you check it out. So I've been consistent and I've just been pressing through. And honestly, you guys, it has been eye-opening to see the growth within myself when I just choose to navigate my moments with Christ. So I wake up and I grab my journal and my hot water with lemon and I go sit out on my backyard where I typically sit when I want to spend time with God. And I was so eager to go spend time with him because I just had like this joy and this expectancy within me. And I don't think I was ready for this answer, but I asked Holy Spirit, I want to serve you. How can I serve you today? What do you want me to know today? And he said, trust. I want you to truly trust me, Camille. And to be honest with you guys, as I said a moment ago, I was not expecting that answer. I thought he was going to tell me that I need to call someone and encourage them, or I need to bless somebody in some way. And instead, he was saying that he wanted me to truly trust him. So as I began to ponder this thought, like in a deep place, especially given my mental state of being joyous and expectant. And so I'm like, okay, like what does that mean to trust him? And how am I not trusting God right now, right? Those things start popping up. And I look to my right and I'm kind of staring at one of my plants. It's a calla lily. And as I began looking at this plant, I noticed that one of the leaves were unfurling. And he began to speak to me about this. He said, you know, Camille, this plant does not need permission to unfurl its leaves. Leaf after beautiful leaf, it does not need permission to reproduce. It does not need permission to be beautiful. Everything required for this leaf to unfurl is already found naturally in the DNA of this plant. And then he began to tell me about the things that are required from an external standpoint are naturally found within the elements of its environment: soil, sunlight, and rain. He began to show me that this plant never has to beg for sunlight, rain, or even soil. There isn't a moment that this plant ever worries about the job it is naturally created to do. It just does. This plant naturally trusts in its ability to do what it was designed to naturally do. I was blown away by this, not because it seemed so revelatory that it was just brand new information, but it was in the context in which he was sharing and downloading this information to me with regard to trust. That there are things that God has asked of you to do, things that perhaps you are going through right now, decisions that you are being faced with at this moment. And God is saying, trust Him. Because everything required for you to get to the other side of your current situation, to make the right decision, is already within you. And every tool, every necessary support system that you need will be provided, and you will never have to beg or plead for it. I'm going to read to you a little bit of what I actually have written here, and then I'll go back to the Bible study portion. There isn't a moment it worries if the sun will shine or the rains will fall. It's most glorious in doing what God created it to do. So I need to trust, because in doing so, I'll be found at my most glorious. He then began to talk to me about root systems, and I think that that is a whole other video, you guys, and I would really love it if you could just let me know in the comments below. Camille, I would love a video on root systems. I then open my Bible and I park in Joshua, mainly because it was highlighted already, but this is what I wrote. Be strong and of good courage. For to this people you shall divide as an inheritance the land which I swore to their fathers to give to them. Only be strong and very courageous. Just want to make this very simple. We have been created in the image of Christ. That is what sets us apart. That's what makes us unique. And if God has created us in His image, when we choose to trust Him, especially given the fact that He has placed inside of us everything that is required for us to prosper and for us to live purposeful lives, for us to endeavor to do all of the things that we desire to do, it's already within us. And the external things that we do require, God will provide. Just like the birds of the air, He provides for them. So why wouldn't He provide for us that much more? Go ahead and share this video and share how this video spoke to you, or how Holy Spirit spoke to you through this video. That would be such an honor of mine if you could do that for me. If you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. And I just want to bless you in closing. There's a great big God out there that knows your name. He's put gifts inside of you that make room for you and seat you amongst mighty men. He has commanded His angels concerning you to guide you, protect you, and keep you. Until next time, bye.